We are going to continue with decimal multiplication, and the step to do this decimal multiplication is to first ignore the decimal point. Just ignore it and multiply only the number portion of it, just as what you do usually. After you have gotten the answer, add the number of decimal position inside the equation. Then lastly, put the decimal point in the answer based on the total number of decimal point. Now it sounds a little bit difficult, but it's not really that difficult. Use an example to help us understand the steps. So here's a question. Mr. Wong bought 6 kg of sugar. 1 kg of sugar costs 85 cents. Alright, so 0.85. Alright, in dollar. How much did he pay for it? Okay, so clearly I need 6 kg, so I need to multiply this 0.8 with 6. Alright, so I just do a normal multiplication first. Ignore the 0, just perform a normal multiplication. So 5 times 6, alright, and you 30, then you have, alright, 8 times 6, then of course add with the brought over number 3, then you have 51. So you have 51, 510. Right, no decimal at this current moment. Next step is to count the number of decimal position. So there is 2 decimal position here. See this? Up here there is 2, and this is a 6. 6 has no decimal position. Total with the number of decimal position. So 2 and 0 add together become 2. So the answer must have 2 decimal position. So 0, 1, and I put the decimal right here. Alright, so I have 2 decimal position. So the last final answer will be 5.10, or in short, basically Mr. Wong actually paid for $5.10.